shall be waiting.
I'd say if she kisses you, she's forgiven you enough. Well, look at her cloth. It's just, oh, I love this game. Oh, I love it. Well, that was just cool. That was just cool. All right, so we're going this way. All right.
A shame I have no time.
Hello, Ambassador.
Ambassador Varatra. Yennefer suggested I ask you about current events, the war and so on.
Of course. The Emperor's servants should keep no secrets from each other.
I'm not a servant.
If you will, let us approach the map.
Right. Okay. I'm looking at a map. How's the war going?
How's the war going? I mean, apart from the fact that Nilfgaard's triumph is imminent.
His face is gross.
I assume this to be a private conversation. We've no witnesses, so let's dispense with the propaganda, even that shrouded in irony. Our offensive was going splendidly until winter came. Edirn was in such disarray that we encountered no resistance. We had reached the Pontar before the first snows. Only a weakened Kedwin remained, and Radovid's Redania, which had ignored the rest of the North's pleas for help. We thought they'd sue for peace, perhaps even submit to vassalization. We waited for spring, certain of victory.
Radovid? Submit?
Yes, a vain hope, I agree. Radovid sent no peace envoys, nor did he advance on our positions. Instead, he trudged over the snow-bound Kestrel Mountains and attacked Kedwin, his ally.
What? That's lame.
This attack took the Kedweni by surprise. They were still mourning the loss of their king. Rudderless and dejected, they laid down their arms after a few lost skirmishes and joined Radovid. And so by spring, instead of 2 weak enemies, we had only one powerful one.
Oops. Is that a note of admiration I hear?
That admiration I hear in your voice?
Radovid is our foe, but I cannot deny he is clever. He played us for fools, particularly dense ones at that. Returning to the war, this spring there was a massive battle in the marshes of Velen. Massive, yet indecisive. Both sides suffered enormous losses, unprecedented even. Radovid has retreated across the Pontar. He's safe for now, until reinforcements arrive from the south.
Okay.
Then Emperor Emir var Emrys will deal with him once and for all.
Couldn't you just go home? Save everyone a lot of marching, not to mention a few human lives.
I'm afraid the stakes are too high to fold now. We can only go all in.
Okay. So what's the situation in Velen?
How do things look in Velen?
As bad as ever. Perhaps worse. This land never flowed with milk and honey, and now it flows with blood. Armies have swept through it several times, trampling fields, looting granaries, burning villages. Famine grips the populace.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm. So how's ruling that earthly paradise going for you?
Not well, to be honest. Our forces are spread thin as it is, and Velen is chiefly swampy forests that are difficult to control. We've had several patrols never return to their camps.
That sucks.
Thus, we've temporarily delegated authority in this region to a certain Nordling, a former low-ranking officer in the Temerian army, one Philip Strenger,
That sounds
better known
familiar.
by his nom de guerre, the Bloody Baron. I advise you well. Avoid him.
All right. So what's new in Novigrad?
Any news from Novigrad?
Novigrad? Oh,
Is the
I've
free
been
city
saying it
still
wrong the
free?
whole time I've
Yes.
been reading the book in my head.
Although everyone knows this won't last. Radovid is in Oxenford, and the Emperor is here in Vizima, at Novigrad's doorstep, both. And both require coin and ships. Novigrad can provide these.
I can see where I've been saying it wrong.
Which is why the mood in the
It's not
city is
A-R-D.
rather,
R-A-D.
well, on edge.
Meaning?
How do men deal with fear? They seek reassurance, and scapegoats. The Church of the Eternal Fire understands this perfectly, and so it promises to improve the lives of its flock by pointing out the guilty.
Okay.
Who started the war? Who profits from it? Why, it's obvious. Mages, elves, dwarves, in a word, any and all deviants. I've been stationed in Novigrad for 13 years. First as a consul, then as ambassador. I've seen a great deal. Cruelty, cynicism, greed. But what is happening there now concerns me greatly.
Okay, so what's the latest from Skellige?
What's new in Skellige?
Skellige!
Nothing.
Ah, I've been saying that wrong too!
The islanders pride themselves on that, don't they? Doing everything according to tradition, as their forefathers did. And like their forefathers, they quarrel with each other, pillage, occasionally attack our transports. This is cumbersome, but nothing more. Skellige has always been a footnote to history, and so it shall remain.
All right.
Sound awfully confident. What if King Bran manages to unite the Jarls? Lead all the clans against your fleet?
King Bran is a feeble old man. From what I know, he barely remembers the names of his own vassals. Uniting all might prove difficult.
You know, it's really not often that a game hits all the points. Usually when you play a game, it's either really lacking in either, you know, story or graphics or the animation or the gameplay. I don't know how this game managed to hit every single one.
Thanks for your help.
Think nothing of it. May the great sun light your path.
These people move like real people. They look amazing. I mean, everything. There's detail in everything. Painstaking detail. It's not cookie cutter. It's like every little tiny detail was thought out. And I'm just it's crazy. It's so crazy how amazing this game is. The gameplay is cool. The storyline, well, of course, the storyline comes from a book, so yeah, it's easy. Oh, there we go.
How might I serve the gentleman?
By returning my things.
I want my beard back, too. He just had him in his pocket?
Citrus and
Really?
cloves. The fragrance will keep the gentleman's robes fresh somewhat longer.
Thanks, bunches.
The Emperor is not known for his patience. He wants his daughter back safe
It's
and
not
sound,
his daughter!
as soon as possible.
It's not his daughter!
Mentioned something of the sort. So long.
It is not his daughter. Okay, I got all my stuff. Give me my things back. Actually. Medium. There we go. Don't I have my swords? Really? Steel, steel, silver, steel, steel, silver. That one is best. All right. Oh, I need my gloves. 9, 5. There we go. We are good to go. I feel like a man again. Okay. So now we're traveling to Velen. There's a quest here. For reals? I want to do a quest here. Options marked. Well, Gwent. What is Gwent? Play me. To place a bet, choose an amount using the mouse and confirm by clicking. This amount will be added to the pot. If you win, you will get back twice as much. Holy frijoles. I don't know what I'm doing, so let's just do one.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
How do we play Gwent? How? What? Welcome to Gwent. Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game that simulates the clash of two armies in battle. The players are generals and the cards are their forces. Okay? You will go first. To begin, you draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You will not draw any more cards, so use these wisely. This is a unit card. The number in the upper left-hand corner indicates its strength, 1. Okay, when placed in the battlefield, this value is added to the total strength of the player who placed it. Okay. This is the unit's combat row icon. This icon indicates the row of the battlefield where the card can be played. There's close, ranged, and siege. Some unit cards have special abilities. This Kedweni's Siege Expert special ability is called the Morale Boost, which grants +1 strength to all units in the same row. Weather cards are a type of special card. They reduce all the strength of all cards of a given type in the battlefield, including your own. So that would get rid of, weaken these. That weakens bows, and blood weakens that. At the start of each game, you can select up to 2 cards to discard and redraw. But let's skip that for now and go straight to playing. Round start. Here's the battlefield. This is your side. This is your opponent's side. During each turn, a player must place 1 card in the battlefield or pass. Each deck has a leader. The leader grants you a special ability which can be used only once during a battle. Trigger the special ability at any point by pressing X. Okay. Okay. Press enter to select a card from your hand. Press enter again to place it on the battlefield. Your turn. Are they timed? Sure, apply. Okay, cool. The number on the left, your icon, shows the current total strength of your units. The number on the right shows the total strength for that row. Both values are updated when a card is played. At the end of the round, the player with the highest total strength wins. During that turn, you can pass by holding down space. Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards during that round. Your opponent can continue playing cards until he or she passes as well. You should pass when you are confident you can win with the units you have in play, or let your opponent win and save your cards for the next round. The round ends once both players have passed. The players can then compare the total strength of their units to determine the winner. All cards in the battlefield are discarded and both players' total strength is reset to 0. Opponent's turn. No. Your turn. That's good for the middle. I don't have anything that'll negate that. Okay. My turn. What has he got? 12? And I've got 11. Six. Ugh, 18. I'm gonna have to do this. Is it 34? I don't have one of those. I'm gonna lose. What is he? I'm gonna lose. What does this do? It's natural and beautiful at any minute. Pick an impenetrable fog card from your deck and play it instantly. Oh, dang. Yeah. That sucked. That was stupid. 10, 26. Crap. Okay, 18. We still got this. Apply. 17. Ah! You suck.